Good morning. Good morning. Happy day 18. We're 18 days in. Can y'all believe it? 18 days in to this challenge. Woo! I'm proud of you guys. I'm so proud of those that are taking part in any of it. Guys, if you've done a single video, it's probably more than you would have done without this challenge. And so let's give ourselves some grace. Let's jump back on this horse. Let's finish strong. People need you, and I'm trying to get your voice out there. So let's make it happen. Day 18. Today's prompt is all about the best advice you've ever received. What is the best advice you have ever received? I want you to tell that story. I want you to talk about how that advice has impacted your life, and that's it. Very simple, very straightforward. That's the goal of today. What's the best advice you've ever received? And what I want to do this morning, let's see who's on here. Good morning, Elisa. Good morning, Wendy. Thank goodness it's Friday. Hey, Karita. Stacy, you're so welcome. It's an honor to get to do this with you guys. So what I want to do for a few minutes this morning is I want to teach a principle from my book. This is directly from the chapter called Actually Listen. And what I want to encourage you guys with today as we move into the weekend is your people are writing your content for you. You're just not paying attention. Every time you meet with somebody, they are asking you questions. They're telling you stories. And if you were truly listening to them, you would be taking note, right? I have a meeting at 9 a.m. As soon as I'm done here, I got to get over to another part of town, and I will pull out my Remarkable. And as Scott talks, I will be taking notes because he's going to say plenty of things that should turn into future content for me. So the lesson here is our present content. Sorry, our current conversations should become our future content. That is what we should be working towards. Our current conversations become our future content. And so we got to actually listen. How do we actually listen? 3 ways. 1, pull out a pen and paper. Do not meet with people anymore without having something to write with and write on. Ever. I have meetings where I don't write anything, but I have it there. It's there. And so you've got to be taking notes. If we're not taking notes of what people are saying, we're never going to remember what people are saying. And this is just a thing for me. I'm not a fan of I don't want you typing on a laptop during a meeting. I don't want you using your notes on your phone because, again, they could see that as you're texting somebody, you're not paying attention. And so I want a literal notepad and paper or the Remarkable, because that is truly the only way for them to know you're paying attention, but you're also taking notes. The second thing is, guys, we've got to ask a lot of questions. I think everybody's a little bit different, but for some people, you're not a good question asker. You're a good talker, but you don't ask a lot of questions. I don't have as many anymore, but I used to have coffees all the time where I'd leave and go, I'm pretty sure I asked every question in that conversation. I don't think they asked me anything. Ask a lot of questions. Albert Einstein said, I have no special talents. I am only passionately curious. That's what he says. It's right here in the book. All right. I have no special talents. I am only passionately curious. Be curious. Get curious. And then the third thing is put your phone away. Worst case scenario, turn it over. You do not want your phone lighting up 20 times over the course of that that coffee, that meeting, and you're going to glance at it every time telling the person across from you, hey, just so you know, you are not as important as this ding right here. So put your phone away. Be engaged. You'll be blown away at how many ideas will come from every conversation you have when you start actually listening. And so the exercise in the book that I want to give you guys is make a list of 5 questions that you think will spur conversation with people. Right? Think of 5 questions that are just interesting questions that you would like to ask people. And then in your next meeting, just pick one and ask it and see where it goes. This is how we win on social media. By paying attention, loving people, caring about what they have to say, and then being smart enough to take what they said and articulate it back to our audience in ways that make sense. That's the goal. So, I hope this is helpful. Yes, Elisa, I am going to have a day where we buy the book. We need to figure out what day that's going to be. I'm thinking, what about Tuesday? No, I'll be out of town Tuesday. What about Thursday? Okay, so let's tentatively say, let me pull up my calendar. Let's tentatively say that Thursday, what is that? The 24th. Thursday the 24th is going to be Buy Kyle's Book Day. Because I got to get this thing to bestseller. It's crazy. You know, we've sold almost 5,000 copies, which I'm blown away by. But they're always scattered, and a lot of those are people buying them directly from me, and I'm sending them out, so then those don't even count on Amazon. And so we need one good day of just a ton of sales, and then I get that bestseller on Amazon title for the rest of my life, which would be incredible. So let's say Thursday, August 24th, we're going to do it. We'll talk about it on the call that morning, and the more you can buy, the better. If you buy one, that's incredible. You're amazing. But if you want to buy some to give away to referral partners, give away to anybody that could need it, it'd be a great time to buy 10. All right. So, Elisa, thank you. Thank you for your support, my friend. I appreciate it. All right, guys. Have an incredible day. I was going to say have an awesome weekend, but you're going to see me in the morning. So let's do this. Remember, day 18, the best advice you've received. What's the best advice you've received? Give us the advice. Tell us the story. Talk about the way it's made an impact in your life. Maybe how you've carried on that advice to your kids or others. I can't wait to see these videos, guys. Have an awesome Friday.